Wonderful people, I greet you all. There is a message here I would like us to share. This is unadulterated message, and it is unadulterated topic. In fact, it will not be my normal message of reading or showing you some clips. This one is purely what I believe it is right for we to discuss. Please, I beg you, don't go from the headline down to my introduction to the middle of the message and to the end of the message. There is a lot to learn. Title of this message will go this way: Biafrans really need to appreciate the government of Nigeria. We really need to be buying these guys gifts every blessed day for what they are doing in our land. In fact, let me tell you the gospel truth. Nigerian government, now then they develop a Igbo. I will explain. Just calm down. But I would like to read something for you before I will tell you where I'm coming from and where I'm heading to. These are the official cutoff marks to gain admission into unity schools in Nigeria. Anambra, Imo, and Enugu have the highest in the nation. This means you are expected to study more to excel if you are from anywhere around the southeast. This may explain why students from the southeast, emphasis on southeast Biafraland, we consistently rank among the very best in national and international competitions. Okay, back to what I said earlier on, that we need to appreciate Nigerian government or what they have been doing to the Igbos. In fact, the development they have brought to the Igbos, the way they have handled us from 1966. Okay, let's start from 1960, when they have the so-called independence, down till today. My brother, every born Igbo man, even if you are living from hand to mouth, just type at the comment section of this video, may God bless Nigeria. Let us not judge them by the good things they are doing. I say all those things, they are good things, right? But I want us to differentiate this message in two. One is the good of Nigeria. Second is the bad of Nigeria. So this good of Nigeria, we are not going to discuss it. We are only going to focus on the bad side of Nigeria. And that bad side of Nigeria is what gives birth to the riches in Igbo land today. I sound like somebody who don't have brain, right? Calm down, let me explain. Growing up as a child, I will be telling this message. I will be giving you some points based on practical things. What I witnessed, what you witnessed as a toddler or as a teenager growing up. Back then when we were small, if you check very well, either in your village, in your mama's maternal home, in your paternal home, maybe your neighbors, your village people, your kind of community people or your kindred people, there will always be these particular people. Maybe their family opens, they open eye on time. In other words, they first go to city to know things about the city before others can be able to join. So these ones, where we say each time, if there's any celebration, starting from Easter, starting from Iriji, which is August, New Yam Festival, and then December, they will always come back home to celebrate with we, the villagers. I'm telling this because this is the experience of most of us. I repeat, experience of most of us who were not born with silver spoon in their mouth. So we always regard them as ajibo pikins, omumome, pino wine, all this kind of soft name, because they don't eat what you eat. If you wake up in the morning as a ajepako, let me just put it that way. What is facing you is either you swallow fufu, swallow gare, or you eat rice and beans, or you eat yam with red oil that will make you to have strength when we go to the farm, so that I can be able to pound and hold the hole. That is a HOE for digging, so that I can use it well. So all these ajibo pikins, when they chop na biscuit early in the morning with mineral, tea and bread, all these soft things. So we get them as ajibo, they papa them well. That's why they see them as ajibo. You find out that the motivation your parents will be giving you is that, look at these guys, you have to. Otherwise, tomorrow they are going to become their slaves. So you have to hustle up, buckle up with that intimidation, because you cannot play close to them. No. Even if they manage to come close to you, you dare not touch them. Because their parents will come and they saw the living daylight out of you. Now, why are you touching their children? You that look like dirty. And if you see all that time, my brother, I still know, still remember my past. We could just play what I'm telling you, I'm not telling you about ages of 5, 6, 7. No. I'm telling you, at my 15 years, at my 11 years, we still dey play sand for villa. Yes, we dey go school, fine and good. You understand me? So, with that experience, they will squeeze something good out of you. Whether you escape that poverty by crook or by hook, let's not go there. But they will squeeze life out of you to make you to do what? To hustle. Okay, there's another different side of the story again I want to talk. This one I just brief. If you ever grow up in the village, maybe you end up staying with either your papa sister, your mama sister. You know, that is when you have a lot of children, that is how they divide them. Most of all their maybe your sister that like my father have 2 sisters or 3 sisters, so they married outside. So if their children, all of them don't grow up finish, then they will go come from their own brother. That is why you see back then the way they raise children, my brother, community, they gang up, raise one children, and that children will be good to the community. Not now. Everybody now is on their own. You understand what I mean? So when you go there, living with that your sisters or whatever, you have already out of your comfort zone. You understand me? You are already out of your comfort zone. You go see some ajibos there, and the treatment where they will give you there will make you to hustle up. Because my brother, if it is not your parents, it is not your parents. No matter how good that person is, even that child will also be feeling cheated, because anything you do to that child, whether you do good or the child will always remember home. You understand me? So all those things are just to buckle you up, because they will squeeze life out of you that will make you will hustle, and you will always be remembering it. Because I have my own experience that made me, I can never ever give out my child for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, not to talk of complete whole day or whole year. No, because I know experience. I am among those who out there, they squeeze life out of you because your parents, they are not that way, and they have a lot of children. So feeding becomes a problem. So when you go out there giving you food, my brother, the day I tested this thing they call spaghetti for the first time, my brother, the woman, that my auntie, where I stay with that time, the daughter insulted the living daylight out of me. That I'm from a wretched family. Have I ever eaten this anyway? What did I do? Nothing. Just simply because they don't just want to give the dog a bad name to hang the dog. You always tell me, after eating, in the evening, you wash plate and every other dishes. Fine and good. Then after eating that one, I keep the plate the normal way, waiting for the time for me to wash plate. You come out and stay up. Oh, you eat Indomie finish because you never eat it before. That's why you keep it there, so that you can be remembering it each time you see it. Because you eat Indomie. You are from a wretched family. My brother, they squeeze life out of me. Not that they are not good. But even if they blame you when you are wrong, you will still feel that this is not my parents and they cannot treat me right. So they have to equip you with all manner of words. The more they take you, when people throw insult on you, my brother, that insult they throw on you, don't take it as insult. It's a part of encouragement for you to go out there and do more. If they call you poor, tell them that you are not poor. It's only within that time they are seeing you as poor. So what am I trying to say? In all these things, I'm trying to round up this message, and I will read this article why I made that a statement earlier on. So what am I trying to say? Nigeria is the reason why South is developed. I said it earlier on, and look at my points here. Number one, if Nigeria were pampering the Biafrans, the Igbos, the same way they are pampering the West, and the North that depend on government, we would have been lazy. We would have been lazy like Yorubas and the Hausas. That's number one, right? Then number two, if Nigeria keep pampering us, like the way they pampering others, my brother, you see all this motivation. By squeezing us, they squeeze the good out of us, out of our ancestors, out of those who came before us. So why can't we give appreciation to these guys? They really do well for us. If they pamper us, my brother, me and you wouldn't have been here. We would have been depending on government stipends. So anybody who do this to you, will you say the person do you good or bad? Yes, you might feel the pain, but it's temporal. Whatever you feel going to boy to stay 6 years, my brother, can never be compared with the joy that you spend the rest of your life, because you come down to learn and endure the pains that come from being a boy. You come down, learn from your guy, and know the rules and regulations, the do's and do's, the ups and downs of that business. So the joy is what you use to cover, because going to boy, my brother, that is another slave trade. You go suffer. Even if na your own brother. Me too, I have different experience as long as this life is concerned. I also went to boy. That is when I have to traverse, abi? Traverse. That I have to mere to not. So let me put it that. If you laugh me, I'm not going to join you. So I have that experience. And through that boy, that is where you can learn everything if you want to become a human being in life. That's where you can learn how to save. That's how you can learn how to be stingy if you really want to succeed. That's how you can learn how to cook. That's how you can learn how to sweep. That's how you can learn how to do everything bitterly. My brother, if I tell you how many years that I'll stay, unless maybe mistakenly, I can count how many times I can say, okay, my wife cook for me. I cook for myself because I learn all this. In fact, it becomes part of me. It is my hobby that I enter kitchen, make dishes, and my kids love my dishes like say tomorrow no day. They have to squeeze you. So anybody now who is back-mounting Nigerian government, that they are bad, I want you to turn that they are bad to good, because that good is what make me and you whom you are today. It's just a psychological message which nobody have ever listened to this way. Everybody is, we are marginalized, you are being bad. Yes, I did not support the buying of my people. If they want to tighten their whatever economy they are tightening, my brother, the more they squeeze that orange, the more the good is coming out from the Igbo man. Can't you find this message very interesting? So are you telling me that after all this my sweat, making you to understand that you don't need to blame the zoo for whatever that is happening today. Just thank them because they have squeezed the goodness and mercy out of our lives, and that is why we are shining. And you see this kind of message now, you say, you don't go share my be, and you like it, you have comment. And so this message is very, very simple. Okay, let me go to that message that I will see said earlier. They're about the cutoff mark. Now these same people, now then they come, they bring mark for me and you. The official National Examination Council, which is called NECO, and the Fulani Ministry of Education, said these cutoff marks based on candidate performance and regional quotes. State-specific scores to gain admission include Southeast, Anambra have to get 139 at minimum or maximum. Imo, you have to get 138. Highest to Enugu State 134, Abia 130, Ebonyi 112. Lekwe Debo Mike and cut off my 112. And then with Anambra State on which is P2B, no 139, the highest. Okay. Southwest, Lagos 133. Ogun State 131. Osun 127. Ondo 126. Ekiti 119. South Edo 127. Akwa Ibom 123. Rivers 18. Cross River 97. Bayelsa 72. North Central Kwara 123. FCT Abuja 90. Kogi 119. Nasarawa 58. Niger 93. Now the people where they rule you, now then they give cutoff mark 58 and 93. Okay, Northwest, which is Kaduna 91, Kano 67, Katsina 60, Kebbi 9 for male and 20 for female. Sokoto 9 for male and 13 for female. Zamfara 4 for male and 2 for female. 2 mark is what you need to score to get admission in unity schools. Hey, Northeast said Adamawa have 62, Gombe 58, Bronu 45, Bauchi 35, Yobe 2 for male and 27 for female. Taraba 3 for male and 11 for female. Why are they giving cutoff marks to the male? I was like, okay, the men no need to study. Just like Almajiri. That's why they have too much Almajiris. The only one they are women to study. So that they will be the one to be giving account of their tiffin. Because all these politicians you see in the north, most of them are stark illiterates. But they send their wives, their children to the higher schools so that they can be the one to handle all the money they are looting from the either federal or state COFA. You can as well agree with me that, my brother, the reason of this message is to let you know that out of that place they are squeezing you, there is something good that will also come out from there. Let us stop seeing negativity always. Let us see positivity where negativity is supposed to replace. No, turn that negativity, let it be positivity. And that's exactly what I have just done by using this psychological message to let you know that the zoo deserves to be praised. In fact, we need to be giving zoo gifts every day for what they did to us. We are entrepreneur in nature, we are business in nature. We travel in nature because they are squeezing life out of us. They have militarized the Southeast now that made more of the Igbos to be seeking refuge in abroad. And the more they go there, the more we also multiply in numbers, because on a buy more Boko Haram ebu he kidnap ya, ndị ISIS egbo ya, on the unknown government abi unknown government, Monday ke Monday immigration, Monday army, Monday NCDC fagbo ya, man on abroad omayaka are they safe. So let us dissect the comment section from this video. Chidoke said the federal common entrance is almost like a basic IQ test, which I have taken several times over the years to ensure I remain in my peak IQ range of above 150. If that is the case, Then these results can also serve as a reflection of the distribution of IQ across the state in Nigeria. The biggest and most annoying thing is that the Southeast is still not leveraging the abundance of brilliant young minds in the midst, even from a very young age. People reply to her. I don't really understand her message, but let me see. The reason why we must appreciate the emergence of lives of Alex Onya for doing the needful. Christian said, our so-called billionaires are busy showing off. They can come together back these brilliant minds and set up a formidable hub that will provide a very, very capable remote workforce to global companies. Now, true, this guy talk. I concur with you. The Southeast is Chijoke, Emeka, Uchenna, Alex. Average at your level and the result put together shall be great. No individual body organization has such name as the Southeast. Yeah, okay, you are right. Anyway, sir, Yomi Fawemi, well, let us see what they say. You know, by their name, we shall know them. Yomi Fawemi, sir, this data continues to be circulated every year, but it is inaccurate. Admission to Unity colleges is based on merit, equality of states, and exigency. Merit is 70% of admissions, so at best, different cutoff marks are for equality of states, which is only for 20% of slots. Thanks. Okay, let us go to the people who replied. About 3 people replied to him. Let's see what they say. Daniel said, merit and equality means for X. Each state is entitled to 20% slots, but if your state is Ogun, cutoff is 131, while Anambra students will be admitted with 139 cutoff marks. Does that not tell you that it is either discrimination or Southeast is seen as superior IQ that should be contained? Larry said, please don't say what you don't know. Even in the federal university admissions, it is called catchment area, and Southeast have the highest cutoff marks, which is also replicated in Unity schools, federal government colleges. Okay. Primo said, please, if you don't understand something, just kindly clip your mouth. Okay. Say the thing where you comment. So you know they're reasonable. Okay. We have Polyglot Adedeji Olabisi. Also, the reason why we must have, okay, I think I have read this one before. Chidi said, and we are expected to grow as a nation when someone had to score only 3 and another over 130. But we call ourselves one Nigeria, my food. Red's design said, but that year, those days, it used to be Ogun State, followed by Lagos. And the guy said, this is 2025 publication, my brother. Chukwu Emeka, the last but not the least, I am sure the ulterior motive of the people who set this cutoff mark was to try to reduce the number of Southeast students gaining admissions into these schools. This is part of the injustice that Igbos have been complaining about. Anyway, our children are still beating the odds. Yes, in everything I mentioned before, I never even mentioned the area of school, you see. The reason why we will keep on producing the best, because they are squeezing life out of us. Thinking that they are doing us bad. No, you are doing our future children. Look at 2 of our guys collected double gold for Biafraland. Make una keep on squeezing life out of us. Last, una go learn new thing. My people, now here will take a break. Gonna hear my voice again when I come back. Like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos. Oyana, kachineke mezi ogu.